people, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, my name is Noreen, and on this video we are going to talk about things I wish I knew before starting content creation or YouTube making. Now that I don't want to be all over the place, I have some few things I wrote here, so I'm going to talk about them. So my first point will be learn editing. My goodness, learn editing before starting or during making your videos. I think that's essential. When you want to start a YouTube channel, you should at least know how to make thumbnails. If you don't know how to, that is, you should know how to use editing tools like CapCut, InShot, what works for you. Learn all the tools that they're in those editing tools and how to go about them, how to maximize them well. If you have the money to pay for the pros, well and good. If not, just learn how you can use the free tools and make your videos more interesting and more captivating to your audience. Because I came to realize editing helps capture the attention of your audience, and also the thumbnail matters a lot. How you curate your pictures and your fonts, type of fonts. So at first I didn't know how to make thumbnails. I learned that during making videos. But if I was to go back, I think I would start first learning how to make thumbnails, do some tutorials on Canva, look on how people do it, and be authentic to myself and how I would like to do it. And also learning intros and outros, because I remember in my videos I started creating outros. I started creating outros like the third video. But it's not what I wanted, but I had to go with it because I was still learning. And with intros, I implemented that after some 6 videos, if I'm not wrong. Personally, when I watch other content creators, I really love their intros. They really make me stay to continue watching their content, even if some content creators don't have. I don't mind, but it would be good if they implement that. But whether they do or not, the content itself matters a lot. But for me, I love the intros, so I wanted to implement that in my content. So learning how to create the intros, the outros, making the thumbnails, maximizing all the tools that I have, because I'm using Canva free and CapCut free. So maximizing those tools I have so that to make my content look good. So that's what I wish I had done earlier, learning the editing beforehand. Let me give what I experienced when I posted my first video. I think my first and second, if I'm not wrong. When I was creating my video, I learned how to make a thumbnail using Canva. Now when I was uploading my video to YouTube, I didn't know that you can just upload your video directly. Then there's a place where when you go to YouTube Studio or to your YouTube, normally you can go also to YouTube Studio, and there's a place you click that you can upload the thumbnail on your video. So at that time I didn't know how to do that. I had not researched. So I made the thumbnail, and then I incorporated the thumbnail in the video. When you go to my first video, you'll see when when the video starts, you'll see the thumbnail, then you'll see the rest of the video. I didn't know that it is separate. So now that's what I'm talking about. If I had known earlier, I could have done it differently. My second point would be research. Kindly, if you really want to thrive in making your content look good and do content that you love and that is is really captivating. You should really research in the sense that you can come here on YouTube and search how to do this and this, research how to use editing tools, how can I use this and this, what tools can I use for free in CapCut or Canva. Like, there's a lot of content creators who have come before us who have ideas on what to do and how to go about certain situations. So when you research, you might get a lot of information which will be valuable, rather than just starting without any research or any know-how. You can also Google, on Google you can get a lot of information in there too, which will help you know how to go about your content. So I would really recommend, if you're new in content creation, research on Google, research on YouTube, on the people who came before you. Also, your YouTubers who are good at doing their content, you can go in their previous videos and see if they talked about that or not. If not, you can search other YouTubers and get to learn. There's a lot of information out there which is really helpful. Yeah, so that's what I wish I could have done. The hack that I did learn, or I observed, is that create your YouTube account earlier before making videos. Like, maybe say you have an idea or you want to start YouTube, create that account right there, but don't post immediately. Like, give yourself like 3 months or a month or 2 or 4 even. Yeah, create your account, then start marketing your account to your Instagram account, to your TikTok account where you have followers. So what I came to realize is that when you market your account before starting, you'll get followers easier, because they'll be waiting to see what kind of content is this person going to give us. They'll be interested. So it's like you're hooking them up. So when you continue marketing your account, saying that I'm about to start a new YouTube account, I want to do content creation about this and this, kindly subscribe, I'll be posting in a month or 2. You're keeping your followers up to date. I came to realize that it's also helpful, because when you do that, you'll have followers, and when you post your video, the followers who follow you or who have subscribed, they'll have something to watch in them. And when your first video is interesting, then they'll be like, oh, he or she is a good YouTuber, let me tell my friend about her or him. And that's how you'll be getting referrals. Like, comparing with starting YouTube today, making a YouTube video, then posting without followers, and then marketing it. Obviously you'll get followers, but when you compare it with the first idea, the first strategy, it is, I think maybe it's different, or it depends with the person maybe, but I saw some people doing that, and when I went to their page, I was like, I think it's kind of a strategy. It might work or not, I'm not sure, but I thought maybe if I had done that, maybe I could be at a different place in terms of followers. I could have more followers maybe. That's just what I thought. I think it makes sense to some point. You would want to try that if you are starting on your content creation channel. You might think about that. And another thing I would like to talk about is know your niche. Like, know what you want to talk about, know what kind of videos you would want to do. Because for me, at first, I had a lot of things I wanted to do. I didn't have like a specific, like I was like all over the place. I don't think it's a bad thing, but I feel like when you're starting, you should have like at least 3 things that you love to do and you would want to make content out from. Maybe you love cooking, you love traveling, you like doing fashion hauls, cloth hauls, or you like giving advice, or you like talking about your religion. Like, I'm a Christian, you like to talk about everything consisting in Christianity. Like, you can start like with 3 things, 3 niches, and then when you build yourself, then there's a time you can do a lot of things. Yeah, I don't know if that's a big deal or not, but for me I feel like it's good when you plan yourself and know what kind of content type, what kind of type of content you would want to do. I think when you know what kind of content you want to do, it will help you also plan yourself well, and uh, you won't be like lagging in terms of uploading your content, because you'll have strategies. You know, okay, this week or this kind of month I want to only put out cooking videos. After cooking videos, I want to put out traveling videos. I want to like, but when you are not specific on what you do, so like you might sometimes maybe you might be out of ideas, or maybe the thing you wanted to do, something happened and you are not able to do it. I don't know if it makes sense. Yeah, because for me, when I look at my, when you go to my YouTube, you can see that I've done cooking videos, I've done baking videos, I've done basketball watching videos. I'm a fan of basketball. I've done traveling, that is once. Yeah, so I don't know if uh, my content is all over the place or it's okay, but I feel like when you're starting you should have like specific kind of things you want, because when you have like a type, you have a lot of things to talk about what you are about to do content. Like when you have a type of niche which you're passionate about, it means you have a lot of information about that kind of thing. So you are going to be able to produce a lot of content in it, rather than like having a lot of things you like, but you are not really immersed in the kind in it as much. You don't have the you don't have the information, like a lot of, you don't have, you have some ideas, but you don't have vast ideas that can like take you like for 3 months. I don't know if I'm making sense. So I feel like you should have, I wish that I had started like that. And last, I would like to talk about purpose. What's your purpose for creating content? Is it for entertaining? Is it for informing people? Is it for educative purposes? Like, I feel like when you know the purpose of your content, it will also help you be consistent and thrive in it. As for me, at first, I never thought of being a YouTuber, I will not lie. I used to love watching YouTube, yeah, but I never thought of myself like being a content creator. Then in 2024, I was like, I can do this. But now what brought me to want to do is that I was searching for work, I was looking for work, but I was not getting any positive feedback. So I was like, now that I am free, I can maximize this time. Yeah, and make YouTube videos. That was on 2024 May. Yeah, May. But unfortunately, I didn't stick with with my with it, and I started late 2024 December. There's some events I went to. I was supposed to document that, but I didn't. Some I documented half, so I didn't post. So I started 2024 and November to now, but I've not been consistent because there are some things that are out of my hand I could not control. That's why I was not consistent. When you go to my first video of the year 2026, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, so that's why I started YouTube. I didn't really like have a purpose for it. I just wanted to be busy and make money. Those were my first priority. I wanted to be busy and make money. I really didn't sit and like, okay, I want my videos to be no, I want my videos to be like this, like planning very well. I was like, let me try this. This is new. I've never done YouTube. I've never done content. I was like, let me try it. I don't need to have like a niche, like the point I said earlier. I can just use the things I like and I make videos out of it. And at first it was good, but it was like, I feel like when you plan and strategize is much better than being like everywhere. Yeah, because sometimes content, you can miss out on content, mostly when you don't have income coming in. Because when you have money, you know, you have choices. You can say today I will make a video going out with my friends, going out solo date, going out to a museum. You know, when you have money, you have a lot of options and choices on what kind of content you want to do. Now, when you don't have money coming in, so you have to look for contents that don't require money. Like for me, I love drawing. I wanted to do drawing content, but I realized I only have I have my mom's laptop and I have my phone, but recording was a challenge because maybe sometimes she's using her laptop, so I have to know when she's not using her laptop so I can use the laptop to do. So that's why you'll see there's only one video of art that I have done here, and I thought, well, maybe I can do cooking videos and I can do baking videos, but I came to realize like cooking, sometimes we have the same meals like every week. Like this week we will have the same meals like the next one. I thought, oh, that can be kind of boring, like showing people what I eat, like when I say like what I eat in a week, or maybe I show you what I made for supper. So I have to be cooking different meals for me to show my audience, you get. So I felt limited, so I was like, maybe I should do more of talking videos. And I was like, I've never done talking videos, so it was really like a push, like something new. I don't want to say I was afraid, because it's something new. I've never really done a sit down. This is my second sit down. I've never really done, I have thoughts, I have ideas, don't get me wrong. I love talking about stuff, but now when you put the camera on, I'm like, oh, because I know when you're talking to people, you have to be good at what you're talking about. You have to be informed, not just saying things to say. You have to have facts. So I was like, hey, am I really qualified to talk about things? So I was like, okay, let me start with the video that I posted earlier about my experience in Nairobi, the differences that I saw. Yeah, because what I had planned to do I have been having a lot of challenges. So how I wanted to do my YouTube, I can't do it anymore. So I have to be flexible. I don't know if you can put that as a point. I feel like when you're doing YouTube content creation, you have to be flexible sometimes, because sometimes you might have planned to do something, and then the content you want to do, you cannot do it at that time because of certain circumstances. So you have to be flexible and like, okay, what kind of other content can I do? What kind of content can I do that will be informative or educative or entertaining to my audience, so that I can be consistent? Because you know, here on YouTube, if you're not consistent, you cannot grow your following the way you want. Because how will YouTube push your content when you're posting one video in 2 months or one video in 5 months? You see, like for me, when the last video I posted before posting January was in July, and then I posted after 5 months. You see, I wasn't consistent, even though I had a reason, but you get what I mean. Like consistency when it comes to content creation is prevalent. It's a crucial thing. You have to be consistent. You have to know how to plan yourself, how to execute each and everything that you are planning, so that you can grow your following. And yeah, so those are the things I wish I had known earlier. I could have done better, but now I know better. So with where I am at, I continue to do the things I want to do with the knowledge I have. I'm going to use it to be better in making my videos, and I hopefully from now on I'll be able to create more videos, and also videos that are fun yet informative in a way, and educative. Yeah, and we can spread the gospel also. Yeah, so thank you for watching this video. I hope it was helpful in a way. Hope I was not all over the place. Yeah, that's what I wish I knew. They're just some small points. Yeah, it might help someone. In case you know someone who would want to know something like this, you can share my video to them. Kindly like, comment, subscribe. Bye.